In this session, we are going to discuss the corporate HR version of Zoho Recruit designed specifically for your in-house recruitment team. This version focuses on meeting the needs of HR professionals who are tasked with internal hiring, providing tools for sourcing, tracking, and hiring candidates for your company roles efficiently. Now, let's dive into the recruitment process flow in Zoho Recruit. The recruitment process begins with your recruiter or the hiring manager creating a job opening in Zoho Recruit. You can head over to the Job Openings module. Job openings can either be imported in bulk using spreadsheets, or you can also add them individually. In the job creation page, you can choose the default set of job templates provided or create your own template. Here, you can add your department for which you are creating the specific job opening for. Once all the basic information needed for the job openings are entered, you can also proceed to add in the address information. Next up, make sure that you've added your job description. Once you've verified all the details, go ahead and save this job opening. All of your saved job openings will be listed under the Job Openings module. These job openings can now be published on multiple job boards, social media platforms, and even your company website. Zoho Recruit offers integrations with various job boards which are paid, organic, or even sponsored ones. In the Job Boards hub in Zoho Recruit, you will get to see the list of all the job boards that Zoho Recruit has integrations with. You can enable the integration from the Job Board Hub section, and this is a one-time process. Apart from the third-party job boards, you can also choose to publish your job opening on your company website using Zoho Recruit's career site. The career site in Zoho Recruit is a web page or a portal that companies can use to showcase their job openings and attract potential candidates. The career site in Zoho Recruit is customizable and can also be embedded with your company site to publish the latest job openings. Once the job boards and the career sites are set, you can also choose to associate a pre-screening assessment with your job opening before publishing it. Zoho Recruit offers a set of default pre-screening assessments that you can associate with the job opening. These are used for candidates to fill in the information and evaluate it by the recruiter. Once you've verified all of your details, now you're ready to publish the job opening. Head over to the Job Openings module, select the specific job you want to publish, and click on the Publish button. In the Publish section, select the job boards you want to publish your job onto and also the career site. You can enter the mandatory information requested by the job board and proceed to publish your job. Here, you can choose the pre-screening assessment that you've already created or choose from the default ones available. Once all the informations are added, you can go ahead and hit the Publish button. You can see the details of the published job from the sourcing summary section of the individual job opening record. The sourcing summary is a visual representation of all the metrics of the job opening that has been published on the job boards and the career site. When candidates visit your career site, they will be able to see the list of job openings that you've published. They can select the respective job opening and view the job description. They will then be able to apply to this job opening. In the application page, the candidate application form will be listed, which is going to contain the basic information of the candidate. The candidate can fill in this information and also upload their resume. Once they've entered the information, if a pre-screening assessment is associated with this job opening, the next page would be to fill in the pre-screening assessment. So they can hit the next button and the pre-screening assessment will be listed. Once they've answered the questionnaire, they can go ahead and submit the assessment. All of the applied candidates will then be listed under the Candidates module in Zoho Recruit. The Candidates module in Zoho Recruit is a centralized database where all the sourced and applied candidates will be listed for the recruiters to view. Candidates in Zoho Recruit can be brought in via different means. Number 1, you can add a candidate individually from the Create Candidate button. Number 2, you can import candidates from either your Excel files or you can directly parse the candidate resumes into Zoho Recruit. You can also extract resumes directly from the web using the Resume Extractor feature, or you can also extract the resumes directly from the email using the Resume Inbox feature. Apart from importing candidates, you can also source candidates directly from the Source Boosters option in Zoho Recruit. In the Candidates module, you can click on the Source Boosters option, which will list out all of the source boosters that Zoho Recruit has integrations with. You can choose and configure the source booster that you want to set up and use that to directly source candidates into Zoho Recruit's candidate module. Every candidate has an application associated to them. The application in Zoho Recruit can be created in many ways. Number 1, if a candidate applies to a job opening that you've published on the job board or a career site, an application record gets created. Number 2, if you or your colleague associates a candidate to a job opening from the talent pool, a candidate application record gets created. Number 3, if one of your employees chooses to refer a candidate using the employee referral module, a candidate application record gets created. In the applications module, you will see a list of all the application records that are currently available in Zoho Recruit. Clicking on the specific application record will showcase you all the details about this application. This is going to include the candidate specific detail and also the job opening specific detail that this application record is associated with. As candidates are moved in your recruitment process, they will also be moved in the hiring pipeline of the application record. The hiring pipeline in Zoho Recruit is a visual representation of your candidates' progress throughout their recruitment process. This hiring pipeline is going to contain a set of application stage and application status. You can see the list of the stages and the statuses associated under them from the hiring pipeline section. This can be customized as well. As and when you move the candidate through your recruitment process, you can also change their application status from the Change Application option here. Choose the application status and update it. This will automatically update the current candidate application status and also will be reflected in your hiring pipeline. You can also change the application status directly from the hiring pipeline. Just hit on the Move to Next status button and change the status of this application. Hiring pipeline will also showcase you the timeline or the duration in which each candidate has stayed under a specific stage during their recruitment process. Your timeline section within the application record will showcase all the actions that has happened with the specific application record throughout the hiring process. Before proceeding with the actual interview process, the recruiters can rate the applicant and provide feedback. In the application module of Zoho Recruit, the recruiters can visit the specific candidate application record, click on the Ratings and Review section to submit a review for this candidate application. By clicking on Submit Review, they will be presented with either a general review or a screening review. They can choose the rating, provide overall comments, choose an assessment which is a recruiter assessment. This is used by the recruiters to evaluate the candidates based on their skill set and provide a feedback. Once chosen, the recruiters can then go ahead and provide their ratings. Enter the overall comments and submit. Individual ratings provided by the recruiters will be listed under the Ratings and Review section. Recruiters at any point in time can also edit their feedback. Now, as you cruise through your recruitment process flow, your next port would be submitting the potential candidates to the hiring manager. The Submit to Hiring Manager feature in Zoho Recruit is a collaboration between the recruiters and the hiring manager. It allows the recruiters to submit the potential shortlisted candidates to the hiring manager for review and feedback. Head over to the Candidates module and select all the candidates that you want to submit to the hiring manager and click on the Submit to Hiring Manager button. Here, select the Submit to Hiring Manager template, choose your departments, your job opening and the specific hiring manager. Once chosen, you can go ahead and send this across to the hiring manager. Now your hiring manager will receive a notification of the submitted candidates. They can then review the information and provide their feedback by either approving or rejecting this candidate. All of these details will then be listed under the Submissions module in Zoho Recruit. Here you can view the submission status and all the details regarding the specific submission. The next stop in your recruitment process would be conducting interviews. The interview module in Zoho Recruit is designed to streamline and manage the interview process, ensuring a seamless experience for both the candidates and the recruiters. It allows you to organize interviews, coordinate with the interviewers, and capture valuable feedbacks, making it an integral part of your workflow. In Zoho Recruit's interview module, you will notice you have 3 options for creating interviews. 1 being the formal interview, 2 creating video interviews, and 3 logging your past interviews. So let's say you want to have a one-on-one interview with the candidate and would like to create and manage that from Zoho Recruit. Then head over to the formal interview section to create the interview. Here, enter the basic information of your interview like the interview name, your candidate name, the job posting title, your interview date and time, and your interviewer details. You can have more than one person added as the interviewer as long as they are users in Zoho Recruit. Zoho Recruit also allows you to attach an assessment part of this interview process. This is going to be an interviewer assessment used by the interviewers to provide feedback for the candidate post-interview. Once you've chosen and verified all of the details, you can go ahead and schedule this interview. This will send across an RSVP to the participants who are the interviewers and the candidate. Once the interview is completed, the interviewers will be able to submit an evaluation. In the interview record, the interviewers can click on the Submit Evaluation option. Here, the assessment associated will also be displayed. They can give in their comments and the overall recommendation. Interview status can also be updated from here. The submitted evaluation will be available under the review section in the interview record. The next interview creation type would be creating a video interview. In the video interview section, you will notice 2 types of interview option. 1 being the live video interview and 2 creating a recorded video interview. In the live interview section, you can give in the basic information needed for the interview like the interview name, the interview date and time, the job opening and the candidate details. You can also provide your interviewer details here and associate an assessment if needed. You can hit the schedule button which will send across the invitations to both the candidates as well as the interviewer. The next type of video interview available in Zoho Recruit is the recorded interview. The one-way interview in Zoho Recruit allows the recruiters to present candidates with a standardized questionnaire to which they can submit pre-recorded answers. This will allow the recruiters to rate and evaluate the candidate responses at their convenience. Here, the recruiters can provide a deadline for the candidates to submit this specific interview. They can enter the job details, the candidate details, interviewer details and the assessment. Once all of the informations are entered, recruiters can then go ahead and schedule this interview. This will send across an invitation to the candidate with the interview link to which they can submit their answers. The next type of interview option in Zoho Recruit is to log your past interviews. Click on Log an Interview and add in the interview details of your past interview. This could be your interview job details, the candidate details, the interview date and time, and also your comments. You can then add in the overall rating and decide an interview status to this. Once you've decided on your candidate bunch for hire, you can send across job offers from Zoho Recruit. The Offers module in Zoho Recruit allows a streamlined process for creation, managing and tracking the job offers for candidate. It allows a seamless transition from candidate selection to onboarding by providing tools to generate offer letter, monitor the offer status and also manage the offer creation. Head over to the Offers module in Zoho Recruit and create the job offer. In the offer creation page, you can choose the offer template from the default set of templates provided, or you can also choose to create your own offer template from scratch. Now, you can choose how you would like to send this job offer across. Would you like to send it with an e-signature option, or would you like to send it without an e-signature? If you would like to send with an e-signature option, ensure you have integration with any one of the below listed e-sign platforms. If you like to send it without an e-sign option, you can choose an email template from the default set of templates and enter the basic information needed for this job offer. You can choose the job details, the department details, the candidate details and your compensation details. Once you've entered all of the mandatory information, ensure to also enter your job offer expiry date. You can preview your offer letter by hitting on the Preview Offer Letter button. Here, you will get a sample of how your offer letter will be looking like. Once verified, you can go ahead and hit on the Generate Offer Letter button. This will send the offer letter across to the candidate, who can then choose to either accept or reject the offer letter. During this period, the recruiters can visit the offer record at any time and choose to revise, withdraw or even resend the offer letter. Once the candidate has accepted the offer letter, the candidate offer record status will be changed to offer accepted, and this will also be reflected under the specific candidate's application record as well. Now your candidate has accepted the offer and is ready to be hired. Finding the right candidates and matching them with the ideal job is the basic function of recruitment. Zia, Zoho Recruit's AI assistant, uses the candidate skills to match them with the ideal job openings and generate match scores. Zia also uses the skill sets associated with the job to assess its requirement and fetch the list of candidates from the candidate database in Zoho Recruit. Head over to the Candidates module and select the specific candidate for whom you want to generate the data. Here, click on the Zia button and all the matching job openings for this candidate will be listed. You can quick view the job data and choose to associate them directly from here. You can also bulk associate the job openings for this candidate. Similarly, you can head over to the specific job opening record and click on the Zia search option to populate the list of candidates that match your job opening specific requirement. We know that some of the best hires come from employee referrals. Zoho Recruit's employee referral module makes it easy for employees to submit referrals and for hiring managers to manage and track these referrals. Employees can head over to the Referrals module, click on Refer a Candidate, upload the candidate resume and input the basic candidate information. They can also select the job opening that they are referring the specific candidate for and choose to submit the referral. Once the referral is submitted, the employees at any point in time can head over to the Referrals module to view the current status of the candidate referral. Let's talk about some additional module-level features in Zoho Recruit. The search functionality. The search option in Zoho Recruit helps in locating specific information or specific records without having to go through the entire database. You can use the Smart Search option in Zoho Recruit to fetch records that match your criteria in the module that you're currently in. Additionally, you can use the Advanced Search option to filter data based on proximity, keywords, or even the field values. The Advanced Filter. You can filter records in Zoho Recruit using the Advanced Filter option. Go to the desired module, Click on the Filter By option and select the specific field value using which you want to filter the records. Once you've entered the value, you can go ahead and hit the Apply Filter button. This will display a set of records that match the specific criteria you have entered. From the defined set of records, you can choose a set of actions like mass update or mass delete. Managing list views. The list views in Zoho Recruit is a criteria of records that match your specific requirement. Go to the specific desired module. Here, you will already see a set of common views that Zoho Recruit offers, and you can also choose to create your own custom view. Click on Create View. Here, give in your specific criteria. Give your custom view a name and save this view. In this list view, you can also do a set of actions such as mass update, mass delete, and even mail merge. With Zoho Recruit, you're not just managing recruitment, you're redefining it. Whether you're building teams for today or prepping for tomorrow, Zoho Recruit ensures every hire is the right hire.